March
man.
Madness.
Late show tonight. Late show tonight. Get my shit together.
Late shows be the best shows.
No doubt. It's halftime when that play in, so y'all go ahead and rock with us one time. Get my shit right here, man. I'm clicking on shit. I don't even be clicking on. Man, boy, them ponies trying to crawl back into one tonight, man. This halftime in the last play-in game of the tournament, or last play-in game to get into the tournament. I should say, man, hey, it's gonna be a good night on the pod, man. We're gonna talk about it all. We're gonna run through the teams. Who you think gonna win? We might even fill out a little bracket tonight.
Just a little bit.
Hey, before we get into all that, man, I only got one question for you.
What's that?
You ready?
Let's do it.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night. This is season 8, episode 10 of the Reed Talk and Listen podcast. I am your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host Trey Reed. No Killer Cam tonight. How you doing tonight, man?
Bruh, I'm good, man. Just got back, was on Joe Till's morning show podcast and got that recorded and then shot back to the house to do the RTL.
No doubt, man. Shout out to Joe Till, man. One of the hardest working members of the podcast community, man, especially here locally, man. That boy just don't stop.
Man, can't stop, won't stop.
No doubt, you gotta be, man. I remember talking to Joe way back in the day when he was deciding to get started with this thing or whatever, and he was like, man, I'm just gonna try to be consistent. And like, give that boy a round of applause, man. Give that boy Joe Till a round of applause. That's one thing about this podcast game, man. You got to stay consistent, man. You see us popping on at 9 o'clock or a little bit after 9. You know, we normally go at 8:30, but no matter how you get on, you got to get on.
Oh yeah, the show must go on, man. That's one of the things when I have a lot of younger cats getting into the outdoor podcast game, and they're like, man, what's the number one thing you can tell me to be successful? And I said, just what you said, bro. You got to be consistent, bro. Like like if you're gonna do one show a week, post one show a week. If you're gonna do 2 shows a week, you better be posting 2 shows, man. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell them don't try to be an overachiever. Cause I've seen some cats, I'm gonna post a show a day. You can't keep that shit up, bro. Ain't enough time in a day for you to be able to do that.
Yeah, man. The only way you're gonna be able to go every single day is if you're just going live every single day. Every single day, man. My boy Cam said, got to hit that clock. Hold it down, fellas. Hopefully be back soon. Hey, we need you, man.
Oh, yeah.
We need you, man. I'm tired of saying no Killer Cam tonight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out my guy, though, man. But, yeah, man, you got to be consistent with this podcast thing, man. Keep on going, man. Everybody want to model after Joe Rogan. Hey, don't forget about that first part. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about Joe Rogan's first part. Thousands of episodes under his belt before he hit it, man. So just make sure you stay consistent and keep going, man. They listening, they watching. Even if they catching it after the live, man, they listening and they watching. All right.
I think I listened to one show. He said it was like around episode 500 where shit popped off. But still, like 500 episodes is a lot of episodes, man. It's a lot of episodes.
Especially when they 3 hours long.
Yeah. And he was doing like 3 a day. 3 shows a day. Bruh. Woo. Nah, bro.
He said, nah, bro.
No, hey, I mean, bro, I done done it. I done 3 shows in a day. And do you get to that last show and do like, it seemed like you could be talking for 30, 45 minutes, you feel like, and you look at the clock, it's like 10.
Yeah.
You just want to get it over with.
No doubt, man. It's just it comes with the territory. We've been rocking at this thing for a long time. Obviously, we're on season 8, episode 10. We've been rocking at this thing for a few years now, man. You just got to keep grinding, keep climbing, keep going, keep running, don't stop them feet, man. Don't stop the feet.
Yeah, I tell cats, I don't look at the numbers, bro. I don't. Like look at the numbers or have you frustrated because you have one show where shit is popping. The next show, you be like, man, where everybody at? And then the next show, they come right back to just being consistent. You know what I'm saying? And that's the key. And grinding. That's pretty much all I can tell you, man. Because there is no secret potion. There is no secret formula. If there was, it'd be $1 million. If someone came up with the formula or the equation or algorithm that could make your shit go viral every single time you post it, make all your videos hit over 1 million views every time you posted it, man, that shit would be the best. It would be one of the best kept secrets ever. And if you had access to it, it'd cost you a whole lot of bread.
No doubt. And we know this is a pay-to-play game as well. So you got to have some funds to throw back into it, man. That's one of the biggest things in this game that's not talked about. That they really kind of sweep it under the table. You know what I'm saying? Is you got to have a little bit of funds to throw back into it.
Yeah.
You think you just gonna get on here and automatically go viral? It could happen. Not saying it couldn't or it won't happen, but if you think you're just gonna get on here and automatically get your videos out to the world, man, it's too many people out here doing it. It's too saturated.
That's it. I mean, just like think about it. One of our videos, we just hit 100K on one of our videos off the muscle.
Off the muscle.
Like didn't buy no views or nothing. But every time I get on there, it say, hey, you can buy 58K views for however many dollars. Well, just think about it. If we would have paid for the 58K, hell, that video probably would have did 1 million views.
Yep.
500,000. Yep. We got 100K off the muscle.
Off the muscle, off the strength, man. Off the strength, man. No doubt. But hey, speaking of that, man, shout out to everybody over there on TikTok, man. The TikTok steadily climbing, slowly but surely, man. Shout out to y'all. Before you know it, we're going to be at 1K followers, man, 2K, 3K, 4K. Hey, just keep running it up over there. I promise y'all we're going to keep dropping them clips, man. I know y'all loving the clips right now. Stay in that comment section. We love that, man. It's fun right now over there on TikTok. I'm not going to lie. It's fun over there.
Yeah, I think I got to stay out the comment section because I think I'm scaring folks off. Because I get the kicking them back to the ass. I'm like, I can't say nothing back to that.
No, but that's the best part, man. I think a lot of people, obviously it's a lot of keyboard warriors out there that just want to get in there and say some shit that they wouldn't ever say in a real life argument. They want to get on there and say it. And I think some of them warrant a response. Some of them warrant the shutdown response. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even keep this dialogue open. Go and shut it down. You know what I'm saying? So
keep nipping in the bud nipper.
Gotta keep my bud nipper, baby. But no, man, March Madness is upon us, man. Gotta love this time of year, even if you don't really keep up all season long. Everybody knows about March Madness. Everybody loves the tournament. Some people love the Cinderellas. We don't. But some people love the Cinderella stories, man. Some people love to see the blue chips, the blue bloods come in and do work. The number 1 seed on this side, number 1 seed on the west side, meet up at the championship. That's what some people want to see. And you get it, man. Even if that number 1 seed got to go through some buzzer beater games or whatever it is, man. But the stops always come out in March Madness, man. Everybody pulls out all the stops. All coaches got the best game plans drawn up. Some players who haven't, they kind of been that quiet end of the bench guy has to come in and he end up doing work. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. Superstars go missing. All kind of stuff happens in March Madness, bro. And tonight is the end of the beginning, I guess you could say, man, because we got SMU fighting for their life right now. My opponent's fighting for their life right now against Miami, Ohio, man.
Hey, bro, and Miami, Ohio, like those one of those teams when I was doing my little research about the tournament, it was saying, hey, don't sleep on these cats.
Yeah,
because at the time I was doing my research, they were undefeated. Now you told me that they lost the game in the tournament, right?
Yep.
So hey, when they got that loss out their system now, because it's hard to go undefeated. So that they got that loss out their system. So they They got that monkey off their back. Now they finna come in and do some work, man. I saw one cat talking about the tournament. He was saying like, oh, you know, the NCAA basketball tournament is the tournament we need for football. It ain't gonna work. You can't have this kind of tournament, this kind of playoff in football. 64 teams? Hell
You
no.
can't play that many games in football. That's what
You can't play because, like, think about it. These guys will play tomorrow and then turn around and play Saturday. You can't do that shit in football. You can't play on a Thursday night and turn around and play Saturday.
shit. Some gonna be quicker than that.
Not at that level.
Nah, some gonna be quicker than that. That's what I'm saying. So, like, yeah, the 19th, the 21st, the 26th, the 28th, the 4th, the 6th. That's the tournament right there.
Yeah, nah, you can't. Yeah, no, it ain't happening. It ain't happening.
No, it ain't happening, man. You got some playing games that already happened this year. Howard punched their ticket into the tournament, man, with a win over UMBC. Texas punches their ticket with a win over North Carolina State. Prairie View A&M beats Lehigh. And right now, like I said, the Ponies fighting for their life against Miami, Ohio, man. And I want to give a shout out to that first half for Miami, Ohio, because, hey, they won in.
They let that joker ride, boy.
Yeah.
They let that joker ride.
I'm not saying my Ponies don't want in, but damn, hey, they tearing that 2-2-1 zone up.
Well, yeah, I mean,
right
think about it. Miami, Ohio went undefeated, lost in a tournament, so they didn't win conference, so they didn't get an automatic bid. So it's like, damn, we can't lose tonight and be a 2-loss team and sit at home where everybody else playing.
Exactly, which is kind of, you know, some people riding the fence on that too. Like, damn, they lost one game and you're gonna make it this hard for them to get in or whatever. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, I guess.
You know, should football have a play in?
Well, you kind of, I guess I was gonna say you kind of do with the conference championships, but they hold no weight to the playoffs. So if you would have a football play in, let me ask this before I answer. If you're gonna have a football play in, what would your play in be? So you would automatically have your 1 through 10. That's who get in, and then 12 through 14 got to fight it out.
Yeah,
I ain't mad. I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, 11 through 14 got to fight it out.
Yeah, 11 through 14. My bad. I said 12 through 14. So it'd be 11. Yeah, 11 and 12, 13 and 14. 14 play 11, 12 play 13.
Yep.
And that's how you get it.
Ooh, that be. Ooh, you better come with it.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Because we get what? More football, and that's what everybody wants, more football. I mean, I'm still gonna go on. I'm all for the 24-team playoff, but hey, why not throw a wrench in the system and give us a play in? That way we get an early game, or 2 early games before the playoffs actually kick off. And you got right now, you got Army and Navy talking about moving Army Navy game up a week. That way, college football, so the playoffs can start earlier. Well, if they do decide to do that and they move the Army Navy game up a week, and then you get 2 weeks of no football and then playoffs. Well, they want to move the playoffs up, so that you move it up. You get 1 week of play-ins. Next week, boom, playoffs start.
Is there too much respect for the Army Navy game though to have play-in games at that same time? And then what happens also too if one of them is on the cut?
No, they moving it up.
That's what I'm saying. They moving it up. So your play-in would be right there. If they moving that up and the playoffs up, when you gonna do your play-in?
So your play-in is be the week after the Army Navy game. Because right now you got the Army Navy game. It's a bye week, and then playoffs start. Bowl week start. Yeah. So now it would be Army Navy game, 2 bye weeks. So now all you do is say, okay, Army Navy game next week, play in, boom, playoff start. So you push everything up a week.
Yeah, I got you. I think that's still, because you off 2 weeks. Yeah, okay. I about to say that still kind of put the playoffs starting at the same time. But no, I get it. I wouldn't be against the play in, man. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I wouldn't mind seeing it at all. You have some crazy finishes in those games, and when you got two football teams fighting to get in, kind of like these games you see right here. I mean, you had an 86-83, 68-66, 67-55, and in this game right here, I'm looking like it might go down to the wire as well. Unless SMU, I don't know. I think I hate to say it, but I think Miami, Ohio might run off with this one.
Only thing is, if you one of them teams that got that first round bye, you better come with it, because now you got a longer layoff.
Oh no, I think they're gonna do something.
Same amount of time.
I think they're gonna end up doing something about that layoff, man. Because like last year, you only had one team with the layoff that won.
Yep, and they end up winning it all.
So they're gonna do something about that layoff, or we're gonna see teams try not to be the top four.
You want to take that chance?
Shit, yeah. I'll take that chance.
And not get in?
You gonna get in.
What? People
lose early.
Lose early, or give me the option if I get that bye. If I earn that bye, give me the option to trade it off.
Trade it off to somebody else? Hell no, ain't nobody taking that.
Why you don't want it?
Yeah. No, I don't think you can trade it off, but no, I think you're gonna see a lot of teams this year. Like I don't think Ohio State gonna try to go undefeated this year. I think you'll see Ohio State lose early this year. I think you'll see a team like Georgia or somebody drop an early game. I think you're gonna see guys. Not saying they're gonna try to drop them, but like we might shorten the playbook up in these early weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like certain type of shit.
Yeah, but do they schedule? Will they schedule allow it? That's the question.
Well, if you're in the SEC or the Big Ten, you're gonna be all right.
Cause like, okay, for example, you said Ohio State. All right. So week 1, Ohio State got Ball State. They can play that game with their eyes closed. They're not gonna lose that game. Then they got Texas. That's the game where you can be like, we can probably drop this one. Then you got Kent State, Illinois, Iowa, Maryland, Indiana, USC, Oregon, Northwestern, Nebraska, Michigan. Only thing with Ohio State is that Michigan game is could be some trouble, and that Oregon game could be some trouble.
They took care of both of them last year. Not saying it's the same teams, but I'm just saying they took care of both of them last year.
And then you got Indiana too on the schedule.
All you gotta do is make it to that Big Ten championship,
and you gotta win it. But remember,
no, you ain't gotta win it.
But remember, the games don't weigh nothing.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't gotta win it. You just gotta make it to it.
Yeah.
You in the SEC or the Big Ten, you just gotta make it to that game. That's all there is to it. And I don't see Ohio State not making it.
Yeah.
You know, crazy shit happen. You really, it's hard to say, like, oh, we're gonna drop one and we'll go undefeated for the rest of the season. That's hard to say, but it is a strategy.
It is a strategy.
Let Indiana have that number 1 spot. Let Michigan have that number 1 spot in the conference. Let Oregon have that number 1 spot. And we come in that bitch 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad strategy.
I just think it's bad sports talk when you try to start comparing the NCAA basketball tournament to the college football playoff tournament. I mean playoff. It's just it's different sports, different format. It won't work the same. So you gotta keep it. You gotta talk about them separate because they are their own thing.
Oh, no doubt. But if there was a play-in, I'm not against being one of the play-in teams.
Yeah.
I know you letting y'all hang out on one game, you fuck around and get somebody knocked up in that one game and season's over, but getting that head start, knocking that rust off.
Yep.
I'm not against it.
Because I think this year it'd have been a dope A dope playoff. I mean, a dope play in. Because it'd have been who was top 25 at the end of the season. Not top 25, but you'd have had BYU playing Oklahoma and Texas playing Utah. Ooh. It'd been some good games right there.
Texas would have slam ham Utah's ass and got in. But that BYU game would have been something.
Yeah, BYU Oklahoma. But Oklahoma ended up getting in the playoffs, didn't they?
Yeah, Oklahoma got in. Oklahoma got in.
Yeah, I want to play. Give me the playoff. They just got the. Oh, here we go. CFP ranking. Yeah, so actually with the playoff, it'd have been BYU versus Vanderbilt. No, it'd been Notre Dame versus Texas. BYU versus Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that's some good shit right there now.
Yeah, that'd have been damn good.
That's some good shit right there. That'd have been a good little play in. And I don't know. I just think that layoff, if we see the results that we see from the layoff, I don't mind it, like a play in teams getting knocked that rust off, coming in hot. That's what I think is gonna happen in this tournament right here. As much as I hate the Cinderella shit, I don't want to play Texas next. Who got Texas next in their first game? BYU? You done had you a good ass season. Texas done had them a 2-point dub and they play in game, they riding high, they come smooth in there and bust your ass.
Or you blew your load in the play in.
I mean, yeah, that can happen too. That can happen too for sure. We'll see, man. I don't know who I got it. Let's run through this tournament, man, and see who you got coming out on top.
All right. Let's see. So I got my bracket here in front of me. So you got Duke against Siena. I got Duke in that one. Ohio State versus TCU. I'm gonna go TCU with the upset. I mean, Ohio State with the upset, 8/9. St. John's in Northern Iowa. I'm gonna go Northern Iowa. Kansas versus California Baptist. Kansas. Shit. See that one of them games right there. That'll. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna still go Kansas. Then you got Louisville over South Florida. I'm gonna go South Florida, representing the hometown boy or area boy over at South Florida. Damian Collins. Then you got Michigan State over North Dakota. I'm going Michigan State. UCLA over UCF. I'm going UCLA. UConn over Furman. I'm gonna say Prairie View over Florida. I'm gonna go Prairie View over Florida because them boys.
Hell no, them boys, fam.
Boys riding high right now, man. I'm going Prairie View over Florida. I'm going Iowa over Clemson. Vanderbilt over McNeese State. Nebraska over Troy. North Carolina over VCU. Illinois over Pennsylvania. A&M over St. Mary's. And Houston over Idaho. And that's east and south side. I got Arizona over LIU Brooklyn, Villanova over Utah State. I'm going to say Wisconsin beats High Point. I'm going to say Hawaii going to beat Arkansas. Texas over BYU. Gonzaga over Kennesaw State. Missouri over Miami. I'm going to say Queens University going to beat Purdue. Howard over Michigan. Georgia over St. Louis. Texas Tech over UConn. Hofstra over Alabama. I'm gonna say SMU gonna win tonight and they're gonna beat Tennessee. Virginia over Wright State. Kentucky over Santa Clara. And Iowa State over Tennessee State.
Your bracket gonna be cooked on day one. Your bracket gonna be cooked on day one, bro.
Why?
I went right north and Trey saying like he ain't watched the game,
bro. Let me tell you something. So when I was in college, we would do this thing every year where we would get we would have a party with a sorority. The was it selection night, and then we have a party, and everybody fill their bracket out, and then we'd put $5-10 in, whatever, and then what you call it, whoever's bracket was the closest would win.
Yeah.
Bro, the amount of times we'd have these sorority girls who don't watch a lick of basketball, but would come in and damn near pick a perfect bracket down. They get down to probably like the Elite Eight, and then their brackets start falling apart. But you can't tell me they watch basketball. They picking teams based on the color of their jersey.
Yep. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Ponies with a chance to tie it right now, though. So you might be saying something.
See, man.
Ponies with a chance to tie it right now. 45-47 is your score
because
in the last play-in game.
Because as much as I don't like the underdog, you do gotta admit, like, sometimes that shit just be in their favor, man. Because, bro, them teams, like, think about it. LIU, Brooklyn, man, they ain't got nothing to lose. They go out there and shoot that shit, and they probably got some cat from the Midwest.
Oh, he blew it. Got the rebound.
They got
ball game, coach.
They got some cat from the Midwest who been waiting for his time to get on the big stage. He been at LIU Brooklyn forever, you know what I'm saying? And shit, it's his time to shine. The tournament probably been played somewhere close to his hometown. Shit, all his folks gonna be there. Shit, he finna show out. So that's what this shit made for.
No, I agree with you on that, man. I agree with you that crazy, like I said before, crazy shit happens in March. We all know this. Crazy shit happens in March. There's just some games, you know me, I'm a ride. I normally ride with the higher seed in regardless. So just some games, it's not going to be in your cards. Like, as much as I would love to see Prairie View put up a fight against Florida, what's your bench looking like, Prairie View? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your starting five, I guarantee your starting five can probably hang with almost anybody in the country. I'm not doubting that. But what's your bench looking like? When you got a sub, because you're going to have to sub.
You got to sub.
Somebody, one of your big man get in foul trouble. What number 2 look like? Hell, what number 3 look like? You see what I'm saying? Like, that shit, that's the type of shit that happens.
But every year in the tournament, there's always one of these small schools they got this kid, he carrying, bro. He putting up 50, 60. Eventually that shit run out. But he'll go 2-3 rounds in, and 2 or 3 rounds for one of them teams is big. It's damn near like winning a national championship.
Yeah, no doubt. I agree, man. I just think the Prairie View game, your bracket gonna be busted right there. St. Mary's probably gonna beat A&M. You know what I'm saying? Like, McNeese gonna make a run. That's what I'm about to say. You had McNeese losing the who they playing first? Vandy. Hey, them boys balling.
They are balling. Ain't
that
where
balling right now?
Ain't that where old buddy came from? Had a problem with the guns. I can't think.
John. No. He from Murray.
John, yeah, okay.
He from Murray State. Get up court, Luca. And one, ref. Hey, y'all better stop sleeping on them Lakers too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all better stop sleeping on them Lakers too. No, John Morant came from Murray though. Then you got like Alabama playing Hofstra. I don't know too much about Hofstra, but that bench ain't gonna have it for you, dog.
Shh, bro.
That's the type of shit that's the type of shit that gets you.
Well, one thing you do know about a team like Hofstra, a team like
Opponents take the lead. Let's go.
Yeah, teams like Hofstra, teams like LIU Brooklyn. One thing you do know, they got a whole they got 5th and 6th year seniors on that joker. That ton of them.
Oh yeah, they done transferred in. You know what I'm saying, from somewhere else.
A cat that's been around the block 4 or 5 times. Hell, he know. So, just wait on their time to shine. But see, kind of going back to what we talked about at the beginning of the show. You can only get this shit in basketball, bro. you can't get, you can't have a 64 team playoff in football, and you have a Bama playing a Hofstra in football, but that shit over in second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, but you saw that a little bit this year. You know what I'm saying? He saw that a little bit this year with the shit where my boy came from. Damn, why can't I think of that name?
Oh, you're talking about James Madison.
James Madison and Tulane. Big boy work. You know what I'm saying? Big stupid doopy work in that first round.
Like they weren't supposed to be there, bro. They couldn't keep up. They couldn't keep the edge or nothing.
Which JMU ended up drawing the fastest team in the country.
Yep.
So that, you know what I'm saying, that's already a knock for them. But they picked one guy out, and he was all conference, everything for the AAC, and they just ran through his shit.
Exposed his ass.
They just ran through his shit. So that football, he probably couldn't work. You know, once you get past 19, 18, 19, playing anything with a single digit, your shit cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But it only works in basketball, baseball, and that's about it. I was gonna say track, but track is too much of an individual sport.
No, track you can be from anywhere, because if you fast, you fast.
You fast, yeah.
Track can be from anywhere. Now, them relays, you never know now. Yeah.
Man, remember was it 2 years ago we had that community college that was whooping everybody's ass?
But look where I'm back to tell you, but the same thing can happen in football, I guess. When you see where them boys came from. You know what I'm saying? They just so happen to, hey, recruit good. Transfer me down. Come on over here. We got the fastest cat. You the second fastest cat. You the third fastest cat. Y'all come over here together. We have something.
Bro, they had a community college, bro, that swept the Texas relays, bro. That shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy. Reed Buck says LSU is going to win 2 natties in the next 4 years.
And what?
He's talking about football. Got to be.
Oh, Reed Buck, man.
Them boys ain't even make the tournament. You can't be talking about their ass.
You can change your first name, bro. You should be just Buck. Let's go by Buck, man. You know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say 2, but they might rattle off 1.
I mean, truth be told, they probably gonna win it this next year coming up.
Think so?
Man, I think so. That portal hot as hell.
It's hot.
That portal hot as it comes, man, and it's not a bad place to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's different whenever it's like, oh, we got I'll even say Texas Tech, right? Like, even Texas Tech, they spend a lot of money on NIL and everything, but no shade to anybody out of Lubbock, but ain't shit out there.
No, too. It's flat and dusty.
You know what I'm saying? LSU, the Bayou Bengals. You know what I'm saying? Even just a game day at LSU is a whole lot different than a lot of places in the country, right? Being a real life superstar. If you one of them guys on that squad, that boy said Steve. Even if you want, if you one of the guys at LSU, man, being a real life superstar, a real life rock star kind of type vibe, playing at LSU. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a different culture out there. It's not a bad spot to be.
No, and you got the culture of, you know what I'm saying, Baton Rouge. And you got the whole state behind you. Everybody in Louisiana love LSU Tigers.
That's what I'm saying.
You got the vibe. So it's not a bad place to be. And let's not forget, boy, hey, that roster right now worth about $48 million.
That's what I'm saying. So it's 2 in the next 4 is I'm not gonna say it's a stretch. It's a wild thing to say, but I'm not gonna say it's a stretch.
But you know what's crazy? Going back to Ray Norton's statement, Lane ain't on nothing. Don't forget what he just did at Ole Miss. It wasn't like he was no scrub at the last place he went and got fired and ran off.
Ray just hating though. That's hating Ray.
He led Ole Miss to the playoff. Like, yeah, you can get a credit to the assistant coach, but he wasn't the head coach that got him there.
Anything that ain't burnt orange, Ray talking crazy about it. You just make sure y'all ready for Tennessee. The real UT in the SEC.
Yeah, but he put that team together.
The cards is already set, man.
Yeah.
The cards was already laid out on the table.
Bro, that'd be like me putting together a basketball team of straight killers. I leave and they win a championship. You can be like, well, look what they did without them. Yeah, but I formulated that team.
Bro, they could have gave me a call. Hey, we need you to coach these boys to the playoffs.
Cool.
Hey, I'm just gonna do what Lane was doing.
I'm just steering the boat. I'm just steering the boat.
I'm just gonna do what Lane was doing, man. We running the same plays. It ain't like I'm coming in putting in a whole new playbook. I ain't moving nobody's position. I ain't starting this cat now instead of this cat. Like I'm doing what Lane was doing.
That's it. Hey, y'all done seen the video? Lane downtown drinking. He chilling. Lane doing what Lane do, man. Look here. You don't think them folks in Baton Rouge know what Lane on?
That's why they're bringing him.
Yeah. Hey, look here. We got lax alcohol laws down here in Louisiana. Just don't get yourself in no trouble like that boy up there in Michigan. And we good.
Yeah, God, no, boy.
But his shit just got dropped.
It did. It did, now, but it's a bad look.
Now watch. He been turn around and sue the shit out of Michigan.
Man, just leave them. Hey, they telling Lane right now, bro. Just leave the students alone, bro.
That's it.
Do what you do, bro. Just leave them students alone, man.
We got a street downtown full of them. Go talk to them. Go hang out at the country club. Just leave the students alone.
Just leave them students alone, and we're gonna be all right. But no, I think LSU got a big chance. They got a chance to do some big things in these next few years. Plus, they're spending the cash. Yep. It's not a bad place to be, and they're spending the cash.
You know, it's surprising you don't hear about the NIL dollars that come into basketball. Like basketball, baseball seem to just kind of skate. They don't talk about the NIL deals and nothing like that. And you know they got them.
Yeah, they got them. It's just not as damn, they shooting the shit at that ball. It's just not. It's not as flashy to talk about them guys for whatever reason. Because in the NBA, that's all they talk about is the money they make, right? Yeah. In MLB, that's all they talk about is the money they make. But as far as football wise, it's not as flashy. The conversation don't hit as hard when they talk about NIL for basketball and for baseball. That's another thing too. Basketball is one and done. The cats making the NIL for basketball shit, they making that shit for 1 year and they
out of there. But you would think we would see them stay a little bit longer.
Hell no, because the NBA money too good.
But how many of them actually going and being, you know what I'm saying? Like I like for me, if I was playing basketball right now in college and I'm getting NIL money, if they tell me you are not a lottery pick, do I leave?
Hell yeah. Shit, yeah. Bro, think about this. Even if you're not a lotto pick, what you gotta wait 2-3 years before you get $100 million?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If you got any type of talent, not like I ain't talking about G leaguers, I ain't talking about overseas cats, no offense to none of them, but I'm talking about pick 20 through 50. You see what I'm saying? You coming in there, you riding the bench for 3 years, 2 years, getting spot play, making a little name for yourself, and then boom, it's time for you to come up. You end up being a trade piece or whatever it is. Shit, next thing you know, you on the Grizzlies and you for $120 million.
Yeah.
And don't come into a bad situation where the team really trash and you out there putting up fucking 27-7-7.
Max me down.
26, 6 and 6. Boy, they gonna throw the bank at your ass. Somebody is.
Max me down.
So I see why they one and done, man.
I guess. I said, like, for me, if they wouldn't tell me, like, you probably not gonna be a lottery pick, maybe 2 years, I might stay.
And then on top of that, too, with basketball, another reason why them boys be one and done is because that next class coming up might have LeBron in it.
Ooh, I ain't thinking about that.
It ain't no guarantee that just because you stay another year. And then another thing with basketball, every year is a knock against you.
Why is that?
They want them 18. They want them 18, 19. Jason Tatum.
Can't be 22, 23 years old talking about old man.
Yeah, you old now. It happened with it started happening with who was that? The cat that ended up going to Memphis for real. The big fella from last year. Or 2 years ago, was it? Zach Edey.
Yeah.
They started talking about how old he was. Yeah, man, he a fucking junior. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do that type of shit. So, like, every year in college basketball really is a knock against you. Blake Sullivan said kind of why Wagner and Knox are seeing at Arkansas with A-Cup and Thomas took their spotlight. Exactly. That next class in basketball might be the one. Because in basketball, I don't need if I'm like that in high school, I really don't need a year of red shirt.
Yeah.
I really don't need a couple years to get my feet wet and now I'm ready to play. If I can shoot this hoe, I can shoot this hoe right now.
Yeah.
So them boys got to get it how they live in that basketball world. Bro.
I will say there are cats that play basketball, and bro, they be like, you see them. They at one school one year, next year they at this school, next year they at this. Like, they hop in the portal more than football players do.
Bro, it's because that next class is ready. That next class, for the most part in basketball, especially if you have one of them type of schools, that next class gonna have something for your ass. Yeah, it might be in your position. So I see why them boys be one and done, man. I never was mad at the one and done. I know a lot of people think it's a detriment to college basketball for the one and dones. I think this shit's great.
No, I got nothing for the one and done. Like, I'm all for it. Hell, I mean, I would say I would love to see it in football, but your body ain't ready for that kind of shit yet.
There's only a few cats that's ready, and that's why you don't see it. First of all, it's not allowed, but you wouldn't, even if it was allowed, you would only see it every now and then. Derrick Henry type style, Cam Newton type body type. You know what I'm saying? Like, cats who can go in there and take that shit immediately.
But you're like they're like, Tony from Miami, boy, you get to leave, boy, they have him turn every which way to Sunday. Boy, you lighting ass, they say.
Exactly, but it's like, think about this right here. Kadarius Toney, right? Great example. Kadarius Toney in the basketball world. Think about you being a point guard, and now you got a Kadarius Toney type cop. That's who your school recruited.
Yeah,
and you a freshman. See, I'm trying to look at the NBA. I'm looking at that or another school. He's not gonna come in and sit on the bench.
No, not at all.
So I got to go. And then also too, it's so few cats on the team. Like in football, right? You got a freshman that come in that's pretty good. He's not all the way there yet. He's just pretty good. The only cat spot he probably taking is some cat spot on special teams because we got to get him out there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? In basketball, he pretty damn good.
Y'all splitting time.
You hear me? And I said 2 halves. That shit, 2 halves, bro. He get in there and get hot. Now your ass sitting on the bench.
Looking long in the face.
So the whole basketball world just totally different, man. But speaking of Arkansas, since Blake brought them up, they good. But they tournament run gonna be short, I think.
The tournament run always short, man.
Because they too sloppy. I don't know if you didn't watch any Arkansas basketball this year, but they just a little too sloppy, man.
I ain't watched not a dribble.
They a little bit too sloppy.
But just historically, like what was it a couple years ago when they had that crazy class come through that Joker?
Yeah, that class also was riddled with injuries too. But go ahead.
But they got to the tournament and it was like 1 and out. You know, I think they won like 2 games and they was.
You talking about Nick Smith, Anthony Black, all them cats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were. They couldn't. You had all these great players, but they didn't mesh together.
Yeah, but that's another thing too. Though you gotta hope that don't happen to you in the college basketball world too. Is the injuries? The season ain't that long.
Yeah.
So if this guy out the rotation for 6 weeks, he basically no longer really on the team.
Yeah, the chemistry is all messed up.
So then you get them all back tournament time, and it's like y'all playing with a new squad.
No, I see it.
And it's the college basketball landscape is just so weird though, because it's so it's like one person based, right? Like obviously in football, if your QB get hurt, you in a little world of trouble, right?
Yeah.
Your star corner go down, you in a little bit of world of trouble. You know what I'm saying? That linebacker that hold it down for real go down, you in a little bit of world of trouble. But shit, a D lineman go down, an O lineman, you depending on who he is, he replaceable. Receivers replaceable, running backs replaceable. In this basketball shit, that cat that's running shit for y'all, he get hurt.
Cancel Christmas.
That's it.
Cancel Christmas.
The cancel Christmas. That's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like you can take Kansas for instance. When Peterson got hurt, I think it's Peterson. When he got hurt, they do have another guy who I actually like a lot. Damn, I can't think of his name. Council. They got the Council kid, but it's a whole different team without the Peterson guy.
Yeah.
And you see it all the time in the college basketball shit. The main character go down. It look a little different out here. Now, instead of these threes, we got to get to the cup. Them twos don't count as much.
Sure don't. Shit. Hey, bro, how you feel about U.S. losing to Puerto Rico? I mean, Dominican Republic.
Shit, I'm surprised they made it as far as they did. If we being completely honest.
Who? U.S.?
Yeah. They lost to Venezuela too, by the way.
Hey, look here, man. You can tell by the way them cats over the Dominican Republic train that they ready for this shit.
Bro, you can look out there on any team on any given night and read the last names and tell me USA is supposed to be in the championship. Who won that whole last year?
I don't know.
Not in MLB, not in the world shit. Who won that whole in the MLB last year?
Oh, Dodgers.
Who won that whole the year before?
Dodgers.
Okay. When them boys on that mound, what their last names is?
Otani.
I know. So I'm not surprised that they lost that hole. Them cats, the MLB is full of cats from other countries.
Yeah.
We're not talking about like if it was a world, like the world shit in basketball or the Olympics in basketball. In the NBA, the main characters on most squads
from here. Yeah,
you got your Luka, you got your Joker, you got your Giannis. But when they go back home, that's all those over there is Luka, Joker, Giannis. You see what I'm saying? Over here, you got Soto, you got Tatis, Hernandez, Dominguez. That's what the lineup sound like.
Martinez,
You got a Smith sprinkled in that hoe.
a Henderson.
That's so I'm not surprised by the world baseball shit, man. I was more surprised that the US made it to the championship.
Damn. You know what's crazy is I've been seeing a lot of this shit pop up. I guess people are just now realizing youth baseball has gotten so expensive that less kids are starting to play now. Over here.
Oh my goodness. My Facebook feed been full of every so often the travel ball shit and all that shit start popping up, you know, dad's pissed and it's a whole fucking comment thread about it or whatever, man.
Do you think that's having an effect on our players' development over? Well, will it have an effect over our players, say, the next 10 years?
It's already having an effect on the players. The whole travel ball situation is already having an effect. And I know we didn't talk about this before. But everybody is not a travel baseball player. Right?
Yeah.
Some kids need the league. As much as you think that your kid is a superstar, his ass probably need a league. If you think about back in the day, right? When the travel ball shit was first really kicking off, getting going for real.
Yeah.
You had the players that was extra cold who also still played in the league. That's another difference, but we'll talk about that in a second. But you had the cast that was extra cold. They all played in the league, and then on the weekends, they was on separate teams in the league, and then on the weekends they formed a team. Yeah, they formed a team and they went off and played. That's what travel ball was. Then somewhere along the lines, it started being, well, I'm not good enough to be on that travel team, so I'm going to make my own travel team over here. And then I'm going to go get all the second best players, and we're going to go play. Third best, fourth best, fifth best, all the way down the line. Then somewhere down the line, we don't need the league. We just going to travel. So now none of the good players at all was getting in the leagues. So now that just leave all the fucking 6th and 7th and 8th best players playing against each other. So you taking away the competition aspect of this whole situation. You ain't got nothing to chase after. You ain't got not a player to look up to like, I want to be like him. Because hell, everybody else sorry. We all out here sorry. We looking at the best of the sorry motherfuckers right now. But when you erase the league play, you erase extra ABs. You erase extra practices. Because a lot of travel teams, they meet up once, twice a week. Hell, some of the kids live in New York. Some of the kids live in Georgia, Florida, California. And we just meeting up and playing on the weekend.
Yep.
Everybody going to their own little prospective trainer. And then we all meeting up and we playing on the weekend. Then there's so many cats on the damn team. Some of y'all just taking vacations. Y'all ain't going to play.
Yeah, y'all going on vacation and watching games. They ain't playing. Yeah.
So now you might go a whole season with no fucking reps.
But you paid that money though.
The money is another thing, but that's even irrelevant in the fucking grand scheme.
Yeah.
It's the reps. It's the practices. Bro, it's the being on a team where you have to be something.
Yeah.
That's where the league come into play.
Yeah, because when you that guy, when you in a league and you're that guy on your team, hell, you've been in that position. You that guy on the team. You get put in a position where everybody looking at, hey man, yo, bro, we depending on you. So you gotta, as a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, you gotta jump into that Mamba mentality and find that shit in you. And I gotta carry these motherfuckers on my back. So you got to go out there and you got to hit. You got to go, 5-0 at the plate. You know what I'm saying? You got to be out there stretching out, getting the outs. And you got to be the playmaker. You got to take that shit over. You know what I'm saying? Now you got all the best motherfuckers on one team, and now in these little leagues, ain't nobody to look up to. Ain't nobody. We can't. So now you have a generation of kids who they never had to dig in and carry a team on their back.
Nope. And then also along the lines, since y'all took all the kids out the leagues, now you have no more league coaches. Yep. I remember the league coaches from back in the day ain't have a kid in sight. Didn't have a kid in sight. Was just a league coach.
For the love of the game.
Passing that shit down from generation to generation.
Sponsored by his concrete company.
Come on. Talk to him.
That's his tax write-off.
That's his tax write-off. Them unis. Them couple tournaments he take y'all to. That's gone. If you everybody out there got a kid on the team.
Yep. Yeah, ain't no more Tom's Concrete Tigers.
No, that shit over with. So that's where you lose. That's what's affecting the game down the line.
Yeah.
As far as like American players really developing themselves and becoming some shit. That's what's stopping it. But don't nobody want to talk about that. They want to blame it on the money and blame it on the all this other shit. No, bro. The problem is y'all got little Timmy who trash as hell on the travel squad. Little Timmy need to be in the rec with fucking Coach Johnson, who been coaching for 15 years in the rec league.
I'm telling you.
Getting little Timmy right. Get that goddamn glove on the ground, little Timmy.
Because you said it earlier. Back in the day, the travel ball teams, like you assembled like the Avengers, y'all went to play. If you traveled on a travel team, if you were one of them players, you knew you were playing. Now you got kids on travel teams that don't play.
They don't play.
How are you on that? Because back then it wasn't even called travel; it was called select. Because
select.
We selected. You were hand selected to play.
Talk to him, man.
Y'all team came down and played in the Redwater tournament, and you sent two over the fence. Shit, you stole every time you got on base, you stole your ass all the way to home. Shit, come on, play for us. They call you. They call you. It's like a draft day. Talk to your daddy and mama first, and then they give you the phone. Hey, you know who this is? Yeah, Coach McGee. You want to come play for the Rangers? Yeah. All right. Well, we got you. What jersey number you want? Oh man, that's such and such number. We'll make some moves around because you knew you were gonna play.
That's the difference, man.
Don't do that shit no more, man.
No, you got cats who ain't never played a stitch of shit, and they the second baseman on the select. Or I ain't gonna even say select. They the second baseman on the travel team.
Yeah. I saw a thing where they said someone like BlackRock, which is like this huge investment firm, they like put like hundreds of millions of dollars into like youth baseball, but it's all the travel teams and shit. And then they went up and bought up all these companies that equipment companies. So now that's why they're pushing all these kids to wear the slider mitts and shit. I mean, I saw a damn youth baseball, but we had about 6-7 chains on. Youth baseball, they got the Oakleys on. They got the little sticky face paint. These motherfuckers is decked out. You think they cold? Shit. And then they run up against North Korea in the Little League World Series and get their ass smacked. Ain't a slider mitt in sight over there.
No, man, which I don't think there's any going back, right?
No,
I don't think there's any going back. I think we are where we are now, and that's just the way it's got to rock. But in order to progress the game, as far as for the Americans, for us to progress the game, we have to find some way to get back to the basics of the baseball shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the AAU basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that, where now everybody thinks that the Europeans or whoever is catching up in the game because now there's no fundamental basketball. Luckily, in basketball, you can just out-athlete these. You can out-athlete that Euro asses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can just, I don't give a damn. You can score 40. Everybody else on your team gonna have fucking 5 and 6. And we gonna beat y'all. In baseball, you ain't out-athleting shit.
No, not at all. Bro, the days, bro, like I remember just driving around and you drive by your local church and you got, 2 or 3 teams out there in a random field, bro, practicing. Now, bro, you don't see nobody. Like it's like little leagues don't practice anymore. It's like
you see T-ball teams. When you drive around, you see T-ball practicing.
Yeah, T-ball. I ain't seen, bro. I live by King Park. I live right down the street from King Park, bro. You know how many times I drive by there and I don't see not a soul out there? Not a soul.
I'm telling you, all you see is T-ball practices, bro. You don't see no fucking 10U, 11U, 12, 13, 14. You don't see they ass practicing nowhere.
Shit, wow, bro. It's wild that it's coming to that. Like, and even the whole like no grass in the infield.
It's the status. It's the status shit that is why it's coming to this. That's where we're at with it. It ain't got nothing to do with the kids. I don't blame for anything that go down in little league sports. I don't never blame the kids.
No, because they got no power. They got no
power in it. It's a little Johnny right now crying every night on the way home from all them motherfucking travel games because he ain't played a lick. It's okay. We're gonna get you with your trainer this week, and we're gonna get better. No, he's not.
He's saying it.
He's not gonna get better with that trainer. Not till way down the road. Shit, little Timmy trying to play now. Put his ass in Dixie.
Yep.
I think it's called Bat now. Put his ass over there in Spring Lake Park. Put his ass over there. I don't even know if they play games at King Park no more. Because what league is it?
Yeah, I don't think they do anymore. I drive by the grass, the fields all growed up.
Bro, softball doing it better than baseball now.
Boy,
softball doing it way better than baseball at this point. Bro, y'all got to get back to the basics of, bro, assess your child.
And it's easy to assess him.
Yeah.
Take his ass in the backyard and do a little, and this, what they call that shit? Hit some grounders to his ass and see how he react.
Man, put his ass in that league and play a year. If he ain't the number 1 cat on his squad, no sir. By far, too. Not just a little bit better than everybody. If he ain't the number 1 on his squad, if he ain't the number 1 in the league, he ain't no travel ball guy. Sorry. You got to assess your kids, man. It's y'all fault. If you ain't assessing your kid and you done created a fucking travel ball team and your kid, let me put it like this. You shouldn't be creating no travel ball squad if your kid ain't the best on that.
Thank you. Shit, I think they even said travel ball didn't kill American Legion. They even have American Legion teams anymore?
They got them. They got them. But it's the fucking status symbol, man. It's like that Starbucks cup. It's like that Starbucks cup. I just want everybody to know I went to Starbucks this morning. I got it like that.
Yeah.
I want everybody to know that my kid play for such and such. We got all the gear. I wear that shit to work. That's where the shit came. That's where the shit coming from.
That and ring chasing. Gosh, dog, I went to a garage.
I don't even think it's ring chasing because hell, now you can get 6th place in the tournament and come home with a ring. Hell,
bro, I went to a garage sale the other day and they had I guess they were selling them. Why would I buy some little league rings?
Shit, because that's how bad the status is. I want to fill my little ring board that I done made for my kid to have up on his wall. We're going to fill that hoe up. So when his friends come over, he got all these rings in them.
Them hoes is big too.
You swing back around to that garage sale, I bet all them rings gone.
But bro, I didn't pick them up. Those in the case. I didn't pick them up. Bro, are they metal or plastic?
Some of them hoes plastic.
Damn, boy.
I've been done with kid baseball. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been done with that. I've slowly watched the progression of it.
Yeah.
Or I guess the fucking digressing of it.
I would say 2016, 2017. I was in it because I was in a relationship when the boy in it had played baseball. And bro, going to them games, no, I was like, why is that none of these kids can get the ball across the plate? Like none of them.
Because you out there watching leftovers.
So I ended up talking to one of the dads. I'm like, hey man, like what's going on? And he was like, oh man, all the good kids play for, Sioux Falls East and Sioux Falls West. So then what are we doing? Like these kids can't get the ball across the plate. So bases are loaded and they only scoring because they're walking them in. And you get the occasional hit, and no one knows what to do with the ball. No one knows any kind of play situation.
Bruh. It's over with. The days of bro, you have to have a trainer now. Think about how crazy that shit. If we went back in the fucking 05, 06, 02, 03, 99, and told them cats, hey man, this shit in the next 15 years, bro. Hey, you're gonna have to get a trainer, man. Ain't no me nobody practicing.
Like,
bro, that folks will look at you upside your head, man. You a damn fool.
Are you crazy? Anybody finna pay all that money for no trainer? For what?
But now it's all about the Instagram, the Facebook post. I see mamas and shit all the time. Every weekend they posting about baseball, but ain't never none of their pictures of their kids at the plate or on the field.
What's the pictures of?
Them sitting in the fucking bleachers or on their little lawn chairs. Watching. Yeah, we in such and such this weekend. Another tournament. Where the highlights at?
So you get three pictures. It's gonna be
the kid walking in with his bag from the back. That's one. Two is gonna be that after they didn't want it, you know it, and the other one gonna be you selfie to the fucking bleachers. Bro, there is no world where I'm traveling all around the country to watch some other people's kids play.
No, never.
Ain't no way. Bruh, we going to the league.
Yeah.
We going to the Dixie. We going to the bat. We going to the fucking Little League, whatever they got going on. That's where we going to play. Bro,
I saw this video and I should have sent it to you, bro. It was this dad and he was at academy. The mom was filming and he's arguing with his sons because they want a new bat, they want new gloves, and they want a little slide mitt. And shouts out to this dad because he wanted the real ones. He said, "Hell, what am I getting it for? Why do you need a new bat? I got you a new bat last year, and that son of a bitch ain't got no marks on it. It ain't got no marks on it." And they argue, "Oh, well, you gotta have a new bat, and you gotta do because the bat gotta be the team colors. You can't have all this other bullshit." I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Look at the price of these bats, $4.99. Look at the gloves, $3.75. Slider mitt, $82. I'm not paying this. Why am I paying this? And then they went on to talk about how much it costs to be in this little league they travel ball in and all that shit. I'm like, gosh, dog, and y'all got 2 sons in it. But he was real. He ain't buying shit. You don't show me something.
Don't have to.
Well, no one's gonna let me use their bat. You got a bat from last year. You better hey, knock the dust off that joker.
That's what I'm saying. If your kid ain't good enough where the coach gonna force their ass to let you use the bat, then you don't need to be on the team.
The days of showing up, hey, you ain't got no bat. Guess what? They got that Black Easton over there in the corner. That Easton, that Louisville Slugger, paint all chipped off that joker.
Bruh.
Electrical around the grip.
Luckily, I have no idea what it feels like to be able to they're not gonna let you use their bat.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't know what that feels like. But I do know if I'm on if I got a kid that's not good enough, that somebody ain't gonna let you because you gotta hit. If your kid ain't good enough where they feel like you gotta hit, then we in the wrong spot.
In the wrong spot.
Cause I guarantee you, take your ass to that league, somebody gonna let you use that bat.
But I never forget, man. Shawan is doing a team named Ethan Price, and he had got one of them brand new Louisville Copperheads, was red, white, and blue. And Shawan was like, "Man, let me use your bat." And he was like, oh, "Okay, man." You let Shawan use it. Shit, Shawan went out there and cracked that joker, put a dent in that bitch. But he wasn't mad. Oh man, Shawan put a dent in my bat, Mom. Look. Yeah, man. Hey, I let you use my bat. Look what he did. Hell yeah, it's my bat.
That's my bat.
Now kids, no, man, you can't use my bat.
Shit,
I'm bad.
If your kid got to be the type of if you on a travel ball squad, your kid got to be the type of kid that if you fucking leave your glove,
somebody you have mine.
Shit, whoever ain't playing, hey, you gotta give it up. He left-handed, you left-handed. Get that shit up. If you ain't that, get your ass in that league, man.
Bro, yeah, I didn't seen it. You didn't seen it too. Kid got a baseball bag. They have the backpacks now. We got 2 bats in it and shit. And I'm like, God damn, 2 bats? Hey, it's what we come to, man. I'm just. I say this. I say it's not coming to football, but it's coming.
Hell no, it ain't coming. Cause one thing for sure, 2 things for certain.
You ain't that.
You ain't that for real. Hey, it's one thing for sure, 2 things for certain in football. When you hit that 7th grade, this shit over with for all that other shit.
Yep.
I don't give a damn what you talking about.
Hey, you belong to the school now. You belong to the city.
That's the difference between that baseball, basketball, all the other shit, and then the football. Once you hit that 7th grade, all that traveling around and all the other shit, that shit is.
So, question. I don't remember. Is there baseball in 7th, 8th grade?
No, so you still traveling and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You still playing in the league. You still doing your travel shit. Whatever you in 7th and 8th grade, you still doing that shit. Chelsea says, I missed it. Did y'all talk about WBC losing to Venezuela? Yeah, that's how we got on this whole little baseball subject.
That's how we got this conversation. Yeah, man, it's sad, man. I didn't realize how expensive it's gotten. Like, and now that shit is now a barrier. It's keeping kids out. Because like now, like, yeah, you can sign your kid up for the local league, but when you got kids in that league where they got to have the best bat, they got to have the new glove and all the slide mitts and all this shit. Bro, I didn't see videos with kids like, I don't even want to play. If I can't get the new bat, I don't want to play. So parents like, well, for fine, shit, don't play. So now what? Now that how many kids does that shit happen to?
He ain't no baller. If your kid is worried about if this shit come out your kid's mouth, this is a PSA to all parents out there. If they come out your kid's mouth that he don't want to play, if he ain't got the number 1 bat, number 1 slide mitt, the newest gloves, newest cleats, any of that shit, he don't want to play anyway.
Nah.
it's crazy the parents taking out loans for their kids' athletics. if you taking out a loan for your kids' athletics and he ain't the best one on the squad, hey, I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. I ain't gonna say if you taking out a loan and your kid ain't the best on the squad, you need to reevaluate yourself as a person.
Yep.
Period.
A loan?
Taking out because it don't take a loan to play.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. It don't take a loan to play. It don't take a loan to play. The little sign-up fee, $35, $45. They don't need no loan for that. Take your ass to the Ross. Get you a little pair of cleats. Hell, even Academy got the cheap cleats too.
Yep.
Shit, get online, find that boy some ponies.
But hey, there was a time where you knew what cleats was on sale because everybody on the team had the same pair.
Same pair, baby. I know I played a couple years in some ponies. Smacking that bitch over the wall in some ponies. And somebody else bat.
Hey, let me tell you, I played flag football in the Nike Tiger Sharks. I played baseball in the Nike Tiger Sharks.
Come on, talk to him, man.
Hey, man, shout out to the Tiger Sharks, bro. That was probably one of the best pair of cleats Nike ever made, bro. I'm telling you, boy. Hey, them were all-purpose cleats.
On me. Bro, I used the same motherfucking Wilson Manny Ramirez edition glove from motherfucking Machine Pitch damn near till I was in high school.
Shit, I had Cheapos gloves.
That black and red Rawlings.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It don't take all that shit to play.
Shit, no. Shit.
So if you taking it, bro, come on, bro. I use that Manny Ramirez to that whole shout out Papa G. Papa G got me a new glove. Cause I used that Manny Ramirez to that bitch that said Manny Ra.
I think I got a Greg Maddox. It was new. And I remember Cheapo having to wet that joker up and park the car tire on it, put that motherfucker in the oven. Get that joker beat,
man. Boy, that's what I'm saying. It don't take all that to play, bro. You better go get your kid one of the Walmart specials. That shit catch the ball the same as that $300 glove.
Yep. But see, usually the kid on your team who ain't got the best shit, he using everybody else shit. That's probably your guy right there. That's your guy right there.
Nah, for real. Bro, I just don't get it, man. It's on the parents, though. It ain't got nothing to do with the kid. A kid gonna want the good shit. He gonna want the best shit because that's what all his friends got.
Yeah.
But if you can't sit your kid down and explain what the hell y'all got going on at home, hey, you can either get this new ass glove or we can eat for the next 2 weeks. Then again, you need to reevaluate yourself as a human.
Yeah, that's true.
I know you want the new shit. I know you want that slide mitt, but you 400 pounds. Fuck you sliding. I be seeing that too. The little chunky kids got the slide mitts in the back pocket.
Bro, it's crazy how things have changed. Because back then, the chunky kid knew he was chunky. He knew he had a role on it. He had his role. My role is when I get the bat, I need to put all my weight into this bitch, and he was normally that was your home run kid. That was your kid, the husky. He was husky back then. The husky kid was your ace. I mean, no, not ace, but your what they call it? Clean up. He was your clean up. And then he get on base, and guess what he do? You take his ass out. You put somebody else in the run for him. Or if you was in the league that didn't allow that, shit. His big every once in a while, his big ass try to go out and steal a base, and it was a sight to see because he'd get it, and he'd get up and be like, yeah, because you ain't finna get in front of that motherfucker, man.
No, for real though, like you have to I'm not buying you no slide me if you ain't sliding.
Exactly.
Pick your struggle, food or sports socks. Nah, for real. I'm not, bro. You not stealing no base. You're not gonna lead off far enough to have to slide back into the base.
You ain't stealing no base, and you ain't sliding head first.
So I'm at a loss for words when it comes to the baseball community now, bro. Like I said, that shit like the Starbucks cup or the Chick-fil-A cup. You got to get Chick-fil-A for lunch so everybody know you got it. You know what I'm saying? You bring your kid Chick-fil-A.
Whatever.
They on the same tip, man. And it's a sad ass sight. And it's the reason why I'm surprised that the USA baseball team even made it to the motherfucking final. Shout out my nigga Michael Walker, though.
Hey, you ever see old buddy that be going to the games as he a fake scout and he be talking shit to the
yeah. They need more of that.
Yeah, hey, they be getting them dads be getting hot, boy. He's like, you train your son? Shit, since the day he was born. I can tell.
I can tell.
He's ass.
I always thought Starbucks and Chick-fil-A was overrated. No, I like me some Chick-fil-A now. What's Marcus Spears glasses?
Who's Marcus Spears? Oh, the dude, Big Wagyu.
Big Wagyu.
Yeah, from
what kind of glasses he got?
Get some same black frames you got.
Let me look this up real quick so I see if you hating on me.
He said, "Look, see if you hating on me." Man, you know Big Swagoo.
On what you call it?
ESPN played for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of glasses he got? Oh, them square joints?
Yeah.
Or them circle joints?
Well, yours is square. More square.
That you need.
Square-ish.
Nah, Big Swagoo need to get some of these. That's what Big Swagoo need to do. Big Swagoo need to get some of these glasses. You don't know about these TikTok specials. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I don't gotta have that Starbucks cup, man. You know what I'm saying? I shop at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a tip I've been on.
Man, there's this cat on TikTok. He be pissing me off. He be going to Walmart, putting the fits together, and man, I swear it's been driving the price up.
Yeah, that shit driving the price up. Y'all need to stay y'all ass up out of there.
Man, they didn't George and got outside himself.
Yeah.
George forgot about the people that made him.
Y'all need to stay up out of Walmart because y'all got, like he just said, y'all running the price up, man. Going back over to Target.
Yeah, Target.
Going back over to Target where y'all was shopping before.
Yeah, don't mess up a good thing now. Shit, we was doing all right.
They didn't even ran the shoes up in Walmart. Damn, man.
I will say though, Walmart they got my favorite socks now. Den of Thieves used to be at Target. Used to be high.
Used to be at Target.
Now they at Walmart. Den of Thieves, man. Boy, I keep a pack. I don't want they draws. I don't want they draws though. They rub me wrong.
I've never been, even from a little jump. I've never been that. Now I got a good shoe. I got a crazy shoe selection now. I do like my dunks. I just got a pair in today. But I ain't never been a cat that's gotta have top of the line anything. Just never been, and never have been. No. I remember back to school shopping, even when you was getting into your Jordan phase, you wanted the J's and shit. I remember, walking around in the mall and looking at mama being like, shit, when we going to Payless? Because I know I can get 4 pair out of there.
Wieners.
Come on.
Hey, remember Wieners?
Yes, sir. I know I can get 4-5 pair out of there.
Shit, hey, I can get. Well, they had the K-Swiss special over there. Boy, you can get the black, the whites, the icy whites.
I'm telling you,
K-Swiss.
Wear that LeBron special. He signed it yet. Man, he mid-season, man. He in blackout mode right now. So he ain't even looking at the social media to see my shit right now, man. I'm kind of sad about it.
It's gonna happen though.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. They playing right now. They need to come on.
He said,
we up too.
They didn't got rid of the Payless, boy. Kids don't know about no Payless now.
No, they don't know about Payless.
Payless gone. Wiener's gone. What you call it? Shit. Now, if you want some cheap shoes, you gotta go to Ross.
Bruh, I remember vividly every time we walking around the mall. Why you ain't grabbing those shoes? Because I see the price on them hoes.
I'm telling you.
Get one pair? No, sir. I'm finna play in these. I just never been that type of cat.
Hey, I know you remember these jokers here, bro. These right here.
I can only imagine what you've been pull up.
These jokers right here.
Oh yeah, all perps, baby.
Hey, they 85 now, but back in the day they was 2 for 85.
All perps.
You get the black, the red, the white, the silver. 2 for 89. I'm buying my boy Kennard. Kept a pair of icy whites.
Boy, wear them hoes to school on the playground and put them hoes on for church on Sunday.
I'm telling you. Got a white tap. I knock the dust off them jokers, man.
Wiping that dust off, man. Hey, down go the ponies, by the way, y'all.
Damn.
Down go the ponies, man. But yeah, man, it's a sad sight in the baseball. My chat been wanting me to do. Oh, I should just pull it up, huh? My chat been wanting me to do a mock draft simulator. Are y'all gonna do one? I got the mock draft right here. I ain't gotta do no simulator. Right here.
Call it on top.
I'm looking at males one time, and then I'm going off male. The draft gonna be suspect this season. I ain't gonna lie to you though.
I think this is gonna be one of the most predictable drafts.
This is gonna be hella suspect to me. It ain't gonna be no. It's gonna be kind of like the Heisman shit was this year. A little lackluster.
Yep. I think the theatrical of the draft is what's gonna make it special. It's not gonna be the picks.
There just ain't. We ain't got no guy, you know, outside of Sonny and them boys. We really just ain't got no guys. Everybody want to know where Carnell Tate gonna go, but they already trying to hold his draft stock.
Yep.
But you know, there really just ain't no splash. Like we know the Mendoza cat gonna go number 1. We know Big D end out of Miami gonna go high. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna be. It's gonna be a bunch of old linemen taken early.
Yep.
Which is always the way you know that the draft is ass.
Because you can't. That's a safe pick.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of old linemen taken early. That's about it. It ain't really gonna be shit popping in the draft.
I think the first round gonna be lackluster. I think late in the second and down is when you're gonna start seeing some moves get made. Cause I feel like a lot of guys gonna fall in those rounds. And then
a lot of cats that we like gonna be in the second round.
That's when you're gonna start seeing teams really start making moves and doing all that. But the first round is gonna be lackluster, which is sad. Cause I remember a time where first round was, boy, it was go time. Now you got teams literally waiting the last minute because they don't know what they want to do.
Yep. And then on top of that, it's gonna have to be somebody get hold so they can have something to talk about every day.
Yep.
Because, like Chelsea just said, very O-line DL heavy draft again. So I'm not really excited about the draft this year, man. I'm more excited about training camp and shit to see who's gonna win some jobs and what team's gonna kind of look like, because we pretty much already know the first round trades because they all just traded veterans to move up and sit in the first round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like we kind of already know all the trades is gonna happen in the beginning. Which team's gonna be picking early and shit that might not have been picking early 2-3 weeks ago. It's just the NFL is doing a poor job of making the draft exciting right now.
Yeah, and we spoke on it a few weeks ago, but NIL ain't helping. Cats is staying in. I'm riding this shit out.
Staying in. My boy Clay Smith got granted his 6th year out of Texarkana
already.
So he got granted his 6th year. He's gonna be at Arizona. He's gonna be at Arizona State again next year. Cats just staying in, man. So the draft it's gonna be a while before the draft is right.
Yeah, with your return with Cats staying in and getting the extra years, it should make the game a little bit better down the road. We should start seeing a lot more, better talent, but we'll see.
But then again, will they hit them with the old shit?
Yeah, true.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be good for the college game, but are they gonna hit him as the NFL cats gonna be like, damn, he's 26.
Yep.
25.
We talked about Max Crosby last week.
Yeah, we talked about Max Crosby last week. I hate that shit. He seemed like he in good spirits about it though, honestly.
Yeah.
He loved Oakland though. Or Las Vegas, I guess. I'll keep saying Oakland. But he loved the Raiders. So with him going to the Baltimore would have been a good ass move, I think, yes. But at the end of the day, I think he loved being in Las Vegas. I mean, they didn't gave his ass a bunch of money early.
I mean, he making $56 million a year.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't gave his ass a bunch of money early, and he fits with their whole mantra too.
Yeah, he really do. If you showed me a picture of him without a uniform and said who he played for, I'd probably tell you the Raiders. I ain't lucky a Raider.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's too upset about having to come home or come back home or whatever you want to call it. And then they also shored up that back end a little bit too during that whole trade process. So he really came back to a better defense than he left. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, he'll be all right.
Chelsea says it's very sus what the Ravens did. Yeah, it's a little suspect. I think they had some buyer's remorse along with.
Man, they probably looked at it like, God, we got to add 56 million a year.
That's what I'm saying.
Pick that shit up.
That's what I'm saying. They had a little bit of buyer's remorse. He was an impulse buy. Crosby went into detail about Crosby went into detail about how he was treated when he got to the Ravens. He just knew it was. That's what I'm saying. I think all in all, it might be better for him to go back.
Yeah.
All in all. Which I like Max Crosby a lot. I think he a top 5 DN. I think he a pass disruptor, and he also a run stopper. The Ravens already knew his needs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a bunch of extra shit that go in it that's like, man, why even pull the trigger?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything that y'all found out in that physical, you should have already known.
Because I'm pretty sure they had to look at that shit before they even like Carfax. I mean, gonna look it up before we even make an offer.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I think it's a better deal that he goes back to Las Vegas. Like I said, he fits in over there. I mean, he's the guy. He the guy in Vegas. So shout out to him, man. I hope he turn up on their ass this season. I know I saw where Ocho was like, shit, he gonna end up in Cincinnati, which I would also love to see that.
Yeah.
End up in Cincinnati and have to play the Ravens twice.
They hate that shit. They be like, damn.
Yeah.
You know, hey, speaking of, while we talking about the NFL draft, Browns trying to propose a new rule talking about some, teams should be able to, give more trades?
Trade later picks.
Trade later picks, yeah. Later, yeah. They instead of the 3 years, they want 5 years in advance. Browns is not gonna help y'all ever. Y'all can't do nothing with the 3 years.
The Browns need to shut their ass up when it comes to anything draft wise. Until y'all show us y'all know what the hell y'all doing in that draft, man, y'all can hang that shit up.
You know, I'm surprised that there's not like almost like a college course for like the draft. I guess you do this kind of like, I guess like stats, was it not statistician? What's it called? Stats or whatever it is, whatever that what you call it class is, would be it. But bro, that shit should be studied, bro. Like, and I'm pretty sure, and you've seen the commercials, they really trying to implement more AI into
That's what's killing their asses.
the draft. And I'm like, bro, look here, the AI is gonna give you numbers. It's numbers and what you ask it. You can't say, oh, find a guy that's a good fit for us. You can't figure that shit out through no AI.
Bro, analytics has really, that's another reason why the draft ass right now. The analytics game. At the end of the day, bro, you got to watch that tape, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you got to watch that tape. That's going to tell you everything you need to know.
Which is like you know, we talked about it before. We said like, why is that a guy can be number one on your draft board based on his tape in college? He comes to the combine, don't do so hot, and all of a sudden, well, no, maybe he's more of a second, third round guy. Dude, you just literally watched him in, like, prime example, old buddy for the Buccaneers, bro. Y'all watch what he did at 300 plus pounds. Y'all seen what he can do. But then y'all bring him in. It's, oh, well, you too big. You knew I was big when you drafted me. But
what's the name? Desmond.
Yeah, but the numbers, you know, it doesn't look good because the average defensive lineman doesn't weigh as much as you. I don't care. Look what I did against my peers. Come on now. Like at some point in time, we gotta realize our eyes are not lying to us.
But everything is so analytics based now. Everything is so by the numbers. Everything is so on paper. The on paper statistics, the on paper, you know, what you did on third downs, and on the on paper, how fast, you know what I'm saying? How fast can you run? The on paper, and it's killing the game. It's really killing sports all across the board.
Yeah.
Billy That's Bean. Why you don't see, like in basketball, you're not seeing no Spoiled Webb. You're not seeing no Nate Robinson. You're not seeing that shit no more because on paper it say you don't fit.
You don't fit.
Hell, even Steph. You're not seeing that shit no more. Because think about Steph when he came out. Was he hooping at Davidson? Yes. It is a close Laker game right here, man. That's a flagrant foul they just hit on my boy Bron, too. Just so we all know it's clear. But anyway, on paper, Golden State, like in 2026, Golden State not taking a chance on Steph.
No.
Think about that. 4-time NBA champion. Best shooter of all time. Wouldn't even got that chance. You're not seeing that shit no more because when they look at it on paper, it don't look good. They looking for the 7-footer that can dribble. They looking for KD on paper. They looking for LeBron on paper. We're not getting what we used to get because they're not using the same metrics that they used to use. In football, they're looking for the 4-3. we leaning too heavy into the statistics. We're not leaning into the eye test. We're not leaning into that film. We're not leaning into that shit no more. We're looking at statistics and letting the computer tell us who should be on our squad.
Exactly.
And that's where we are in sports right now, man. It's a sad sight to see.
Hey, but if someone does create a AI program that can predict this, that, and the third, boy, gonna change the game, kind of like what Billy Bean did. I think that's what Billy Bean.
Billy B.
Billy B. Boy, it's wild. You know, we was getting into talking about college basketball earlier, bro. It's wild how like no one really watches. I mean, unless you're just a diehard college basketball fan, no one really watches college basketball until the tournament.
Yeah, but it's like you watch your squad, right?
Yeah,
even like the cats that do watch college basketball, you watch your team.
You watch your squad. You don't like no one like. This is why the bracket thing always get me, because no one is watching LIU Brooklyn unless you know somebody that played for LIU Brooklyn, or you live in the same town as them. You know, so you go to a game or two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you will have some person who ain't got no ties to LIU Brooklyn, don't really know shit about them. They'll pick them to win. Ain't seen them play. They might have caught an Arizona game once, twice, but they ain't never laid eyes on LIU Brooklyn. But they'll have them. Yeah, they're gonna upset Arizona, and get that shit right. Might get it right.
Just might.
Based on analytics matchups.
That's what I'm saying. If you're a basketball person, though, like if you're a basketball person, you can kind of look at two teams and be like, oh, they're going to match up well against this squad.
Yeah.
Right? And you can get it right like that. But if you're not a basketball person, like let's just take Miami, Ohio, for instance. Right? Like me, I'm not going to call myself a basketball person. I watch who I watch. I watch my teams play. Right? Like I wouldn't have watched Miami, Ohio play in their play-in game tonight if they weren't playing against SMU. See what I'm saying? But just seeing them play, I feel like they're going to give somebody some trouble because they shoot the shit out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of say, okay, shit, Tennessee better bring their shit or they're going to shoot them out the hole. Chelsea said, speaking of college basketball, though, that Aiden Holloway got caught with 1 pound of green and cash Fed charges. See, I didn't even hear about that.
Damn. The Tide's number two scorer.
They're gonna make an example out of you, brother. I can tell you that. I ain't gotta know basketball. Unless Alabama got some Robert Kraft working, you know what I'm saying? It's over with for you, brother.
Well, he got how much cash? That's gonna tell you what the Fed charge look like.
See, that pound gonna get you there in the first place.
How much cash did he have on him?
The Elboski gonna get you there in the first place. We officially at 100K too, by the way. Shout out to y'all over there on the TikTok. Man.
Oh, it don't say. It says
I can't wait till these travel ball clips hit too.
Oh yeah,
I know the hoes gonna hit. We got us a tight one over here, man. LA need to come on with it. Beat Houston for the second time in a row. What you gonna do with it, Luka? Bust. Yes, sir.
and he in a state that allow marijuana, but they hitting him with first degree marijuana possession and failure to affix a tax stamp. Yeah, he
They're gonna make an example out of you, brother. I'm telling you. Look what they're doing with their NIL money.
he had 2.1 pounds of marijuana on him.
2 pounds? Oh yeah.
2 pounds. While multiple sources confirmed that cash was discovered alongside the large amount of marijuana, the exact dollar amount was not immediately disclosed in the initial report. That's because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. if they're disclosing the cash amount, it's two things. One, it's so much they haven't been able to count it yet, or they've counted it and said we're not gonna put this out.
When that boy got NIL, plus he probably doing a little wheeling and dealing on the side. Hey, that boy had that paper on him.
2 pounds, he wasn't smoking it.
I ain't gonna even say that. I ain't gonna even say that. Because if I play for Bama, I can't be pulling up on the plug.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There you go, Luka. See, get him up off you. Get him up off you. Oh, Luka Donkey.
Say somebody snitched on him.
Oh, you know that.
Because they raided his apartment. So somebody told something.
Somebody told something. So some hating ass motherfucker on the end of the bench. Hating ass motherfucker on the end of the bench, man.
He's been charged with a Class C felony drug possession charge, not for personal use, and a failure to affix a tax stamp charge. They are both felonies, and they both carry a maximum sentence of 10 years in jail and a $15,000 fine.
Yeah. They're finna hide you. I hate to say it.
Shit, they found marijuana in a backpack, a jacket pocket, a suitcase, in a TV entertainment stand, in a vacuum cleaner seal bag.
Damn.
Along with cash, the prescription sedative promethazine.
Oh, that boy had that lean on him too.
Promethazine. I can't put down the cup.
He should have put that whole down because damn. Get his ass.
So I thought it was sus with March Madness around the corner. Yeah.
You know it. All I'm saying. Watch. Whoever take his spot, just know they told.
Says I was hoping they'd have pity on him his first offense. Oh, I mean, they might have pity. You know what I'm saying? Like
10 to 3.
10.
If they go from 10 to 3, that's pity.
That is pity. But I think what'll happen is he'll get probation.
No, sir.
You don't think so?
Alabama? Hell no.
Why that boy Pick ain't swinging?
Come on.
They're gonna have him down there at Camp 8. Ain't that what it was called?
Yep. Camp 8 for encouragement. Hey, I ain't trying to talk about Buddy I ain't trying to talk on his downfall, but hey, Alabama ain't gonna come on, bro.
So he'll take a plea deal for lesser charge. For what? I don't. If I'm prosecutor, I don't have to give you a plea deal. I got you red-handed. I'm not giving you no plea deal.
My live earlier, I did reactions to athlete body cams. Man, they be doing them for the bad. That's why I'm telling you.
Hey, no, the prosecutor does not have to give him a plea deal. I caught you red-handed. Now, the only reason they would do a plea deal is so they don't want to spend the money to go to trial. But a plea deal is you plea and we give you maybe 3 years probation and a fine.
The only way he getting the plea is if he had roommates, because then his lawyer can spend that shit where he might get off, and so they'll get a plea.
Yeah,
that's the only way. That's the only way, bro.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. He got three class felonies, 3 class C felonies. Class B drug possession charge, not for personal use, and a failure to affix a tax stamp charge. That tax stamp charge is gonna bust his ass. Uncle Sam don't play. That's That's federal offense. Well, no, it'll be a state offense because we don't have federal marijuana law. So yeah, that's gonna be a state. So they are both felonies and they both carry a maximum sentence. So 20, he's possible to do 20 years. So they'll say instead of 20, we give you 5. That's a plea. It looks bad on them being ruthless to a first-time offender. Shh, girl.
The folks don't give a damn about looking bad.
It might look bad on the first-time offender if it's like you stole something. Like you stole.
Man, look, he's a college basketball player getting that check. They finna pull them NIL. What he making off NIL? Somebody finna be a hating ass motherfucker, and his ass going that way.
Yep.
I hate to say it for him, but it's open and shut.
No, look, I'm telling you. Check this out. Had he stole something, say he had a ring of people stealing, he got caught. They could be like, that's a short felony offense. That's like, I mean, not felony, but that's a small offense. First time, we're gonna slap your hand, but you got caught with 2 pounds of marijuana, not for personal use. That means if they saying not for personal use, that means he sold to somebody they sent in, and they knew he had it. They knew he was selling it. That's why they hit him with that not for personal use.
They say not for personal use because of the amount too, though. You can get that. That's 2 PZs.
So he looking at 20 years. So a plea on 20?
Turn up, Luka.
Shit, we can ask ChatGPT. What will a first time
That boy Luka got that boy Luka going stupid on their ass in this last little piece. Hey, why you looking that up? LeBron James 13 for 14 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3, got 30 on their ass tonight too.
Damn.
By the way, 41.
All right, it says in Alabama, 2 pounds of marijuana and a tax stamp issue is a very serious, even a first-time offender. For even a first-time offender in Alabama, the key question is intent. More than 2.2 pounds, automatic considered trafficking. 2 pounds, typically charged possession with intent to distribute. Likely charge, unlawful possession of marijuana, first degree with an intent to distribute. Class C felony. Penalty 1 to 10 years, up to $15,000 in fines. Even without crossing the trafficking threshold, 2 pounds is way above personal use. So prosecutors almost always argue intent to sell. Use right on that, Nick. Failure to affix a tax stamp. You owe a tax. You owe a tax on illegal drugs. Yes, it's weird but real. Not paying it. Additional penalties. Not always separate major felonies like Texas, but still serious penalty. Tax can be very high, often thousands. 100% penalty on the tax owed can be used against you in court and increase overall consequences. What this means combined: 2 pounds of weed, no tax stamp. They're likely facing a felony from 1 to 20 years, heavy fines, additional financial penalties. First time offender for someone with no prior record, outcome can vary a lot. Probation or split sentence, deferred adjudication, prison time. The amount, 2 pounds, is what makes this risky. It's hard to argue personal use.
That's what I'm saying. If he ain't got no roommates, they can hang that personal use shit up. If he live in that part, if he live in that career by himself, they on his ass, Seabass.
In Alabama, 2 pounds of marijuana, no tax stamp. A plea deal will usually revolve around reducing the severity of the charge and avoiding prison, especially for a first-time offender. Here's typically why: reduced to simple possession, best case, up to 1 year in county jail, often suspended, probation 6.
Bro, they can. The thing about it is, they can throw all that. They can throw all the marijuana out. Where your prescription at for that promethazine?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, he's cooked.
I don't know. From what I'm reading, Chester might be right. They'll plea him down to just what did it say? Plea him down to simple possession.
Yeah, maybe if he was a regular student at Alabama. That's another thing y'all leaving out.
And then they'll come from possession with intent to distribute. Possession with intent to distribute, Class C felony, and they'll knock that down to a possession for personal use. But I just don't that 2.1. Yeah, it all depends on now. ChatGPT, they take into account what the law say, but Alabama, and you know what kind of prosecutor they might got, and he might be trying to, election time coming up. He has been indefinitely suspended from the basketball team and removed from the University of Alabama campus pending on investigation by Office of Student Conduct. Ain't nothing, man. That shit. That's just what they say. That's just legal paper, legal jargon. His ass is out of there. That's just protocol. They gotta say that investigation by the Office of Student Conduct. Man, Office of Student Conduct is a dude that don't do shit on campus.
He cooked like soup. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I hate it for the buddy, but yeah, they gonna get you dog. It's a bad precedent if we let you go.
Yep.
It's over with. Then on top of that, Alabama basketball these past couple years, boy, y'all done had the big boy shit go on.
Yeah, somebody murder somebody.
That's what I'm saying. They finna do something to you, boy. They finna do something to you, man. But man, we gotta get to my favorite part of the show, man. We gotta get to these mental health checks, dog. Lakers finna win this whole, man. At least one of my squads got a dub tonight. But we gotta get to the mental health checks, man. I gotta know how you doing. She's talking about some negative Nick over here. I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't know no other way. Yeah, I don't know no other way but to keep it a buck. But no, man, we gotta get to these mental health checks, man. I gotta know how you doing 1 through 10, man. Personally, what's going on with you? Physically taking care of yourself and business wise, what's coming up next?
Man, personally, man, just getting ready for this wedding. Getting last minute, groomsmen clothes. They're getting everybody's outfit all in line and getting ready for the trip to Florida and just just getting ready for that. Theo's getting bigger. Life just been good, man. So personally, man, I'm sitting at about a 9 right now. Um, Physically, man, feeling good. Still getting my workouts in, chilling in the sauna. Trying to eat as good as I can. It just, man, I hate that eating that chicken and rice shit. That shit get old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just cut that out and just like I'm just going to eat less, eat what I want, but eat less and stay away from just certain foods, stuff fried and stuff like that. I think this weekend was the first time I had something fried, and I got home and it knocked me out.
Yeah.
Um, but physically, man, I feel good sitting at about an 8, and then business wise, man, bro, this has been a wild week for the Dreaded Archer. Got a big announcement to make here pretty soon, probably Friday. I'll be making that announcement, and then working with Rick Parks up in South Dakota and Jeff Vance. They helped me with the bow draft this year. You didn't see some of the graphics, man, for the bow draft. You like what you see? I didn't send it to some other cats, give them a little sample, and they're like, "Bro, this is crazy, bro. Compared to last year, this on a whole another level, man.
Yeah.
Production is going through the roof. I'm super excited to be working on this and putting it out again. Got a lot of people hitting me up asking about it. They seeing all the posts about it. I'm saying? I'm just trickling little things out here and there, getting people hyped up about it. And man, I got people already asking, can they be on it? I'm like, hey, the spots already filled. They were there filled last year. Last year. So, man, the bow draft is going to be great, man. This is a project that's been probably about 4 years in the making. Did the first one last year. It was a huge success. So I can't wait for to see what happens this year, man. I'm super excited about it. Got some big podcasts, on the way. I'm just super excited. So business wise, man, I'm probably sitting about a 9 as well, man. It's been everything that I've been asking for. This is ever since I started the Dreaded Archer. This is everything that's happened this week has been this what we've been working for the last couple of years. So super excited. Can't wait to make the announcement and we'll go from there. But like I said, I'm sitting at about a 9 business wise.
That's what we like to hear, man. For myself personally, man, just getting through this thing day by day. You know what I'm saying? Raising these girls up, man. Just started soccer with the little one, man. So we got our first game this weekend. I'm coaching that too. So just figuring it out. We all figuring it out together, man. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting, man. Just like I said, just getting through this thing day by day, man. Physically, had a little health scare today. Went to the doctor and got on that scale, man, and it's another reality check. Hey, you ain't young no more, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get back to it, gotta get back active, man. But we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right, man. So I gotta give myself about a 5 or 6 on the physical scale, man. And business wise, definitely can't complain, man. Finishing up this wedding. These wedding photos that I did a couple weeks ago, man. Getting ready to deliver those things either tomorrow or Friday. I'm booked again this weekend for some prom pics, man. So just getting it in. Just getting back into my bag, man. It's been a little minute. Really focused on work more than my own stuff, man. But I think I'm about to, find that balance where I can really get in my bag and still be able to be super productive at work and stuff like that. But man, RTL, the TikTok is another exciting part. Right now, it's just growing and growing, and like I said, we just hit 100K while we was live on the show right here. Man, it's just everything going like we needed to go right now, man. So I gotta say 8, 9 on the business scale.
Already, man. Hey, bro, let's do 75 hard together.
All right.
Let's get on that. Let's talk that shit next week.
75 hard.
You know what it is?
Yeah, you got what?
So you gotta follow a diet. So we can pick a diet we're gonna stick to. So I mean, it ain't gotta be nothing crazy, but just stick to a diet.
Yeah.
Complete 2 45-minute workouts, 1 outside, 1 inside. Drink 1 gallon of water, at least 1 gallon of water a day. Read 10 pages of a non-fictional book, and take a progression photo every day with zero compromise on alcohol.
So no alcohol. That ain't gonna work because the 75 gonna be in Florida.
Yeah.
75 days gonna be in Florida. I know there's gonna be some drinking going on down there. I ain't gonna hold you.
We can do a 75 light.
But no, I'm down for whatever, man. I gotta do something, man. I gotta get back in it. I gotta get back on it. I'm trying to be around this camp for a minute, man. So I gotta get back on it.
I'm telling you.
But you got any last words for the people before we get out of here?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, bro, keep grinding, man. I think that's been the theme for the last couple of weeks. That I've been preaching to cats that I talk to on the regular, man. Is keep grinding, man. We all get to a point when we working towards something where it seems like you're just spinning your tires, but that's not the case, man. Like sometimes it's like what they say, the biggest jump is 0 to 1.
Yeah.
Everything after that is just it's choppy. So when you first start something, everything seems to be falling in place. And then it comes a time where everything seems to be slowing down because you're not seeing the results that you want to see right away or that you were seeing. But that don't mean you're spinning your tires. It just means that, you're at a point now where you just got to keep grinding until you get to that next level, that next big win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just keep grinding, man, because, like I said, I've been working. I've been with Dread Archer Podcast been going 4 years now, 4 or 5 years. And I'm just now hitting a point in the career that a lot of guys that's been doing this thing, 10, 15 years ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the grind. Yeah, Chelsea said it best. You got to trust the process, man. If you believe in what you're doing and you love what you're doing, just keep doing it until the results come. Don't stop.
No doubt, man. You got to keep grinding. You got to get to it, man. I'm gonna keep my same mantra going too, man. Hey, just treat everybody a little bit better than you did in 2025, man. We treat everybody, treat our neighbors, treat our friends, treat our co-workers a little bit better than we did in 2025. Everything gonna be all right. Don't worry about what's going on overseas. Don't worry about what's going on next door. Don't worry about what's going on across the way. Man, treat everybody a little bit better, man. That's all we can do. That's all we can work on. We keep going towards that goal. We're gonna be all right.
All right, that's it. Hey, speaking of that, bro, you got to go watch the show called Neighbors.
Yeah,
bro, it's a documentary series about these people. They have these. Every episode is different. It always goes. It's all 2 different groups each episode. But these like neighbors from hell, bro. Like I watched one episode today. This retired couple. They built a dream home, and then their neighbor's grandson ended up getting their house, and he turned the backyard into a farm. So they live in this beautiful neighborhood that he somehow found a loophole that he can have farm animals in their backyard and turn the whole backyard into this. It's basically like a farm, and he got cows and all kind of shit. And they're like, yo, this is so they constantly calling the police on each other and fighting back and forth. And the grandson was like, hey, check this out, man. I might go to jail, but I gotta get out one day. And bro, and when he said that to him, bro, the whole attitude changed. It was like, man, maybe the farm in the backyard ain't so bad.
Yeah,
maybe we can put a fence up or something. Because he was like, man, look at y'all keep calling the police on me. Eventually, they're gonna take me downtown, and when I get out, it's gonna be y'all think y'all don't like me. Yeah, it's Hatfields and McCoy type shit. That bro, if you watch that show, one neighbor, she built this big ass wall across around her house, but she didn't get a permit for it. So the neighbor, her old neighbor, he used to be like the mayor of the town. He was like, hey, you can't have this shit. So they knocked her. He ended up going to the city hall and ended up knocking her fence down. And dude, she apparently she worked for she couldn't tell us who she worked for. But you read between the lines, she worked for some cartel type people, and
Yeah.
she was like, I'm gonna have to make a phone call. And man, it's some wild shit, but it's all real. It's a docuseries. It ain't scripted. This is all people who really hate their neighbors, man. It's like, bruh, don't worry about what them folks doing in their yard, man. That's their yard. They paid just like you paid.
Yep.
Leave folks alone, man. Like you said, be nice to folks, bro, because you never know, man.
Never know, bro.
You never know. And is picking on that person that day, is it worth you losing your life or somebody in your around you because you wanted to get the last word and one up that person? You can have it.
You can have it, man.
That's the last word.
You can have it, bro. You can have it. Hey, with all that being said, man, this is season 8, episode 10 of the Reed Talking Listen podcast. I'm your host, Nick Reed, along with my brother and co-host, Trey Reed. No Killer Cam tonight. We are out.